Today we're going to play Japanese style solitaire. Let's go. Hi, I'm Chris Kanuch and welcome to Playing Games. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Your one-way ticket to unique gaming fun. Hey there, today I'm going to teach you how to play a Japanese style solitaire game called Shinkansen Solitaire. If you know anything about Japan, the Shinkansen is the bullet train, the express train. It can go up to about 300 kilometers per hour. It's a very cool way to get around Japan. And what better way to create a Japanese solitaire game than to name it after the bullet train, the Shinkansen. We're gonna be using one of these. This is a Japanese traditional deck. It's the Hanafuda cards, the flower cards. I have your Nintendo version here, made by Nintendo with Nintendo characters. For those of us who aren't Japanese, the Hanafuda cards can be quite unusual. They're not like your poker deck. They're not even like your European style decks. They're 48 cards and they are very tiny, and they also have 12 suits instead of 4. So it's a totally different style deck. The most popular game to be played with them is Koi Koi, and that game can be really intimidating if you don't know the cards well. And my new game, Shinkansen Solitaire, is sort of a good way to get your feet wet, sort of understand the cards a little bit. Now, this isn't going to make you ready for Koi Koi right away. You should be a little bit more familiar with the cards, at least teasing out the 12 different suits. Now, this game is very much a work in progress. I've game tested it a bunch, but it's probably got some flaws in it that I haven't even seen yet. So if you have a deck of these cards, give it a shot, play test it, let me know in the comments how to improve this game. And I'll do my best to make this a fully functional working game, but right now it's in beta. So if you want to game test it with me, please do. I really appreciate that. So the object of Shinkansen Solitaire is to get your train into the station with everybody seated in their proper seat. Now, we're going to imagine that there's a bit of chaos, and that's the problem of this game, is to solve that chaos. On this trip from Kyoto to Tokyo on the Shinkansen, there's been a little bit of a mix-up, and the conductor doesn't know who's seated where. So the conductor needs to check everybody's ticket and make sure that they're in the proper car of the Shinkansen. There's going to be 10 cars to this, so you have your 10 suits with ribbons, and the ribbons are going to be our tickets. So in order to get the suits together in the same car, you have to get the ticket holder, and then their party can join them. As I mentioned, there are 2 suits without ribbons, and they are scofflaws. They're on the train without a ticket, and you need to kick them out. But first and foremost, let's look at the cards and see which suits are what. Okay, so I laid out all 48 cards by their seasons, their suits. And we have, starting with our January all the way down to our December here, going this way. But what I want you to really look for here are the ribbons. You see ribbons here, through here, not on this suit, here, here, and here, and not on this suit. And that's gonna be important for our game. Again, this doesn't correspond directly with any Japanese game that I know of. It's just been a fun way for me to sort of learn about the cards, and I hope it is for you too. So we have pines, plum blossoms, cherry blossoms, which are very important in Japan. This is wisteria, iris. These are peonies, bush clovers. This is apparently susiki grass. These are chrysanthemum, maple. So we're getting into the fall here, because remember, these are months: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. You have your changing leaves of your maples. This is willow, like a weeping willow. And this is everybody's favorite plant, Paulownia. Paulownia. Sure. These 2 suits right here do not have the ribbon cards. We're going to look out for these guys, and we're going to try to get our ribbon guys into the train in the right spot. First things first, we have to shuffle the cards, and you can't bridge shuffle these. I've tried. Maybe you can. I'll keep trying. Instead of bridge shuffling, what you do is you sort of mahjong tile them. You kind of bring them together in a big pile. So our train is going to be right here. We're going to have 6 vestibule spots. A vestibule is a waiting room, but in the case of this game, it's the space in between the cars, where the bathroom is, or where the cars connect. And it gets crowded because we can't seat everybody. So this will be our vestibule area here. And these, there won't be cards here to start. I'm just showing you. These are the 10 train cars here. So the 10 suits that have ribbons will end up here. And the 2 suits that don't will try to get in there, and they'll try to get up to first class. So like Klondike Solitaire, we're going to do 1 card up, and then we're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know Klondike has more. We're just doing 6. Then flip the next one up, down, down, down. Next one up, down, down, down. Next one up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay. So we're at the first stop of the train, and these are all the people who are trying to get onto the train, but they need a ticket. And here's how you play. If you have a ticket card or a ribbon card, it can immediately go up into the car. And it's going to start on the furthest side here. And then you can, if you have an exposed face down card, you can flip that up like that. And then this card can go up there as well. And we have an exposed spot here. We have 6 waiting areas, so we can move one over and flip that up. Another ticket. So we're off to a good start here. We have 3 ticket holders entering the train. Okay, so this is one of the cards in the suit that does not have a ribbon. It's, in the case of this deck, it's the Bowser and the Koopalings. So if you have one of these cards, they can go up and they're going to steal a seat from somebody up here. And they do that immediately. They take that. And this person is going to go back into a waiting area here that'll end up back here. We flip this one over, another ticket card. They go here. Flip this one up. Okay, so also this is another suit here that doesn't have a ribbon, so this should go up too. It comes in, it kicks this guy out. We should have kicked him out earlier, but that's fine. We're still in beta. So this gets flipped up. Okay. So now we're done. We have 2 ticket holders in and 2 scofflaws here. We don't use this extra pile yet. We see if any of these match. If you have a card that matches one of the suits that's on the train right now, it can go up there. This card here, Mario, he's part of this suit here. So he goes right like that. We keep the ticket guy up top so we know we have a proper seat. Okay. We also have these 2 cards. They're in the same suit. They don't go up yet, but they can sort of join their party while they're waiting. So she comes in now. And we flip this one over. All right, so we have 3 of the same party, but they can't go up yet because they need their ticket holder. We have 2 chrysanthemums here, so they can move together. Flip this one up. All right, so this is a maple. Maple doesn't have anyone to join just yet, nor does peony or plum blossom, I believe. We're pretty much done now. The Shinkansen train is always moving, and it's moving to its next stop, and it moves there fairly quickly. So now we've reached the next stop, and we're gonna have 12 new passengers. So they're gonna join in and cover up these guys. All right, there's 6, and then there'll be another 6. We have another scofflaw here. They're going to come in and kick her out of her seat. We also have these 2 iris cards here that will go with our Frog Mario or Frog Luigi, hard to say who that is. So this can go there. And then we go up. We have another criminal card here. They're going to go up. If all of the criminal cards get to the top, we lose. So we have 4 up there now. If they take over, then you're going to lose your job as the conductor. You let 8 people on board who don't have tickets. And when the train pulls into Tokyo, that's just not a good look, so you'll lose your job. So you need to start seating people into the proper compartments, and that's just all 4 of them. Once you have all 4 in a compartment, that compartment's locked in. So all the Wisterias are the Kongs. These guys can go together here. We have the maple there. These 2 should go together, but they can't because they're being blocked here. And it's useful to have a sort of cheat sheet nearby because it looks like this cherry blossom and plum blossom are the same, but they're not. It looks like our turn is done. We've pulled into the next stop. So we have 2 more bad guys entering the train. We can move these guys down a bit. So we're in danger here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If there are 2 more up there, we lose. Once you have a complete seating assignment here, when you have 4, you lock in and you can kick one of those guys out, and they go back into this waiting area here, this extra vestibule where we kicked out our other ticket holders. These princesses can go together. These go together. This one goes here. So these can go together, but we're gonna wanna move this one rather than this one because then we'll put Luigi from Luigi's Mansion up there, and he doesn't have a ticket, so that would be bad. So we can put this guy up here. This is another Kong character. Oh, we can also put him up. Okay, so we did something great here. We have now all 4 of this suit. So they're all the same plant, and what we do is we flip over the 3 cards and leave the ticket up, and now they can go in and take their car, whichever car they want. and that kicks this guy off the train. They go into this waiting room too. So we're not doomed yet because we don't have all of the bad guys on the train. We eliminated one. This one goes here. This one too goes here. And these two go with Diddy Kong. We almost have a full set there. Okay, so that's it. So now we take these cards. And if you have less than 3 cards remaining, you take the side cards here that we took off the top, and we're going to shuffle them together. And they're going to make our last stop before Tokyo. All right. Okay, well, not great. We take one off here, but we do have a lot of new tickets because they all get shoved into that waiting area, and so at the end you get a pretty good chance to recover. Okay, so that's it. We got to see if we can pull this off. We know the princesses go together, so we can put them here. Don't quite have a full set yet. We do have a full set of our Birdo and Yoshi. So that goes here, and then they can kick off one of these guys. We have a full set here, and they kick off another one. The Willow suit had a strange card, and this is it. It does not look like a Willow. It's I think, a Thwomp. And even in the traditional deck, it looks more like this than a Willow. But these go together. We have another set. We can kick off another Scofflaw here. This goes here with the turtle who lost his shell. We can move her over. We get another one up there. These are the pines. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. I can open another space here, put these together. I don't want to reveal this Luigi here. I want to come into the station with as many ticket holders as possible. These are out, so we're not going to win a full 10 here. We might not lose our job though. If all the bad guys get up there, then we lose, but we might not lose here. We did reveal this. So this Bowser card should have knocked somebody off already. So we'll do that. They're out. Okay, so, and they always remove from the furthest right card, the back of the train. Because, you know, the criminals aren't going to start in first class. They're going to start in the back and work their way in. This can go here. Kate Mario. We have Toadette here, and she can go with the cherry blossoms. And that completes this set. And we'll kick off another bad guy. We'll move these over. That's a maple, that can go there. Unfortunately, we're going to have to reveal our Luigi here. I don't think he's a criminal, but you know, he comes in and he takes this out, which is too bad. We had almost a complete set here. That's gone. This maple can move. Put that over. And that works out nicely because we have a full set here. And that will come in here. Flip this over. Okay. They go up. And we have another full set here. And we kick them off. And these are all orphaned. They don't have ticket holders, so they're out. So we roll into our station and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of our cars filled with the right people. We have 3 cars that are empty. Gonna get some complaints, but we made 8 arrests, so that's pretty good. I think our supervisor is going to let this one slide. Now, if you had less than 5, you'd probably get fired. If you had 0, you're definitely getting fired. If you had 10, you've mastered the game. Good job. But that's basically it. And I've played this game about a dozen times and adjusted things here and there, so it's not perfect yet, and I'm going to continue to work on it. But if you have some Hanafuda cards and want to give it a shot, please do, and let me know in the comments how I can improve this. Did you find a fatal flaw in the game? Do I need to rework it? Should I just scrap this forever? Or is this the next Japanese solitaire classic? Is Shinkansen Solitaire better than just an alliteration, which it is? It's a great alliteration. Maybe it's a great solitaire game for the ages. Probably not, but give it a shot. Thanks for watching Playing Games. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Shinkansen!